We've got a huge fight going down Saturday, UFC 318. And to get us set, we've got five-time UFC title winner and current BMF belt holder, Max Holloway, joining us. Max, thanks so much for joining the show today. Dustin Poirier, your first opponent in the UFC. Since then, you've both compiled Hall of Fame careers. What does it mean to you to be his final opponent on Saturday?
It means a lot, man. I mean, he was my first fight. He gave me my first L. He took my 13-fight win streak in our second fight. Now I get to take his retirement fight, so should be a fun one.
How would you describe his legacy in the UFC and the whole sport of MMA as a whole?
He's a legend. You know, he's a legend. He fought a who. He fought the best guys during our time, guys coming up too, so just an absolute legend. It's an honor to be his last dance, and it sucks that I got to be spoiler, but I can't wait to go out there Saturday night and do the damn thing.
Okay, so the mindset just changed, because we're talking about the history. You immediately go to the fact that it still bothers you that he beat you, and now you're saying, I'm going to send him on the way out as a loser. That's what you just said, correct?
That's the plan, you know, that's the plan. I got 2 L's to 1 man, and it's not sitting right with me. He beat one of my Hawaiian friends too, and we got to get one back for Hawaii, so should be fun.
So obviously it's his final fight, as we said, but you're walking to the octagon as the BMF champion. How do you put all the talk around him aside and focus on playing spoiler and defending your title?
Just focus, you know, this is another fight, you know. We may be in his hometown. This is, you know, the last dance, and they're giving him a good hurrah. You know, I gave the man his flowers, but when we step in there 25 minutes, he's going to be an enemy, and we get to figure out after.
How does that work afterwards? Because this is not relatable to average, everyday people. You're in that octagon. You have their long-standing relationship. You put it to the side for that moment, and then afterwards, shake hands, hug, as if nothing ever happened. How do you do that mentally and separate those two things?
It's just a business, you know. We're in the entertainment business, and that's just all it is. You know, I know some guys, some fighters, they got to take it super personal, and they need that extra, you know, that push for them to go out there and fight. But it is what it is, you know. We get paid a lot of money doing this. You know, I'm not gonna go and fight someone in the street. That makes zero sense to me. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever. If you don't cross the line talking about family, or, you know, there's a very thin line to cross, and if you cross it, then after, you know, hugging and shaking hands after the fight won't do it. But Dustin's a great guy. He's a cool dude. He's your fighter's favorite fighter, and you know, at the end of the day, we just put that to the side. We slug it out for 25 minutes, and then we can go back to being friends.
Max, you won the BMF title at UFC 300 with one of the greatest knockouts in history. Are there chances we see you point to the ground and try to top one of the greatest moments in UFC history?
100%, 100%. Like I said, man, you know, all respect to Dustin, but Dustin is a point-down fighter too. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he beats me to the point down in the last 10 seconds if the fight goes there. So, for sure, 100%.
Well, best of luck on Saturday. Obviously, a full circle moment. You start, he finishes against each other, and the third match between the two of you, Saturday, UFC 318, 10 p.m. Eastern, ESPN Plus, and pay-per-view, of course. Thank you, Max. We appreciate it.